guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK. We are on week 3 of my March cash stuffing, and this week has been nothing short of an absolute disaster. Oh, where to start? Come on in. Hi guys, my name's Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK, and today we are doing our cash stuffing for week 3. But if you are new to this channel is all to do with cash stuffing, finance, savings, budgeting, trying to live quite a frugal life without spending too much money. I'm a single mom to 2 children, a 14-year-old and a now official 2-year-old who is doing all the things that 2-year-olds do, of course. Yeah, spending my money mostly. This week has gone completely out the window, and I'm going to fill you in on that. But yeah, if you think it's going to be something of interest to you, I'd absolutely love it if you would come on this journey with me. I started off with well over £100,000 worth of debt. I've now got about 5,000 left, and I'm hoping to pay that off very, very shortly. And if you're already subscribed, then of course you'll already know how much I love you. So yay. Already, like, you'll be able to tell, I'm on a strange angle today. First things first, as I've come to record it, I broke my ring light. Everything's balanced really rather precariously. I'm on an angle because I'm in the kitchen instead of my usual office space, and it's just not conducive to being set up as I normally would, because baby is asleep upstairs, finally. And yeah, I've spent so much money, it's silly. And I'm just so stressed out with Etsy at the moment, and I'll talk to you about that maybe at some point in this video. But before we do it, let's just have a look then how much I've got this week to cash stuff. So I've got my usual 450, but I have obviously got some money from Etsy, which I'm going to tell you about now as well, because I'm going to add that in rather than doing 2 separate videos this week. Right, so I've already crunched all my numbers, so basically I don't have to worry about grabbing a calculator whilst I'm in the kitchen, because if I move things at my office, they go missing. 75 is what I got paid this week from Etsy. So 25% sorry, of that is what I keep out for tax. 20% I put back into reinvestment for buying such things as new ring lights. And the rest is take home pay. So from 75, I've got £18 and 94 pence, which I'm keeping back for tax, and then £15 and 15 pence will be reinvested into the business, which means that my take home from that is actually, well, these two total together come to £34.09, and if I subtract that off 75, I'm going to round it down to leave me £40. So it's not too bad. So I'm putting a little bit extra back in, which is what I usually tend to do. So I'm going to add that onto my weekly income. So 450, which is what I've got this month. And I'm going to add, oops, I'm going to add 40 onto there, which I'd already put 450 in there, thinking, well, forgetting that I had my Etsy to go on there. So it leaves me with 490. So let's pop this to one side, and we'll have a quick look at that. Make sure I've got enough, because that's usually my usual trick. Okay, so let's just check I've got the right amount, because I always have the wrong amount. I want to miscount somewhere along the way. I'm just going to put that 50 to one side, because it always confuses me. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Right, so that's 200 there. 200 already down. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. Or 10, 20, 30, 40, and that is 490. Okay, we've got 490, which is good. So before I do my cash shopping, I always check what I've got to come up for the week ahead, so I know which envelopes to prioritise. Let me just pop these further up here so you can see these better. There we go. Okay, so this week, coming up, I've got, in fact, I've got, relatively speaking, I've got a quiet week. I've got Mother's Day. Is that, oh no, that's a week on Sunday, so alright. It's not this week. Phew. Yeah, okay. So I've got nothing. I've got a quiet week, so it means I can just do a normal cash stuffing, which means I can throw as much as possible as I can into my debt payoff and my emergency fund, because I really want to hit those targets this week. So I did have a massive overspend, but I'm going to share with you in my weekly check-in there what I did there, because I was very silly. You know, it was my little boy's birthday, so there we go. I'm going to come back to debt. Time for me is where we're going to start today. So let's throw 20 into time for me. I've not got any plans this week, but potentially, I was talking with a couple of friends over the weekend, we may go out a week on Friday. We'll see how things pan out there. So that's 20. Groceries, I've got nothing left in my groceries. I'll talk about that in my check-in. So I've got to get nappies this week though. I'm going to throw 50 in this week. And petrol, I've had to do quite a bit of driving around this week. So I'm going to throw 20 in. Been all over the show getting various things for the party and everything else. So I've spent, that's not too bad, 90 there, which leaves me with 400. So 400 is what we're starting with for my sinking funds. Right. I'll come back to emergency as well. So my car insurance, I need to do a envelope check-in, I think, at some point as well. Let me throw 50 into this car insurance because I can. Because I can't always, can I? I'm just had to come recording. My mum's just arrived to look after the baby who's asleep because I'm tutoring very, very shortly in like 10 minutes time. So yeah. Holly is 20 now. And I'll do the same for Alex. I always get excited like halfway through the month when I know I've been stuffing envelopes and I don't know how much is in them, because I look forward to the bit at the end where I get to count it. Got the DV coming out for Holly, so I'm going to put 15 into school. She's going on some sort of camping expedition. I think mostly it's subsidised, to be fair. But anyway, gifts got a massive hammer into this week, so I'm going to put 10 in there. I say it got hammering. I actually managed to source some relatively cheap presents. Oh, and how cute is this? Like, I don't know if you watch Miss Budgets. She's got a channel, and she sent Alexander a present that has been in her attic for a while, so it was really kind of her. She sent that over first class and made it in time for his birthday, so I'm really, really grateful. Thank you for that. If you haven't already checked her out, go and check out her channel now. I'll put the link below. Laptop I can get, let's put 25 into my laptop. And then we've got car repairs. Let's put that down. I think I'm going off screen there. I'm going to put it back up point. Let's get car repairs. Sorry. The car repairs and education, I can get 20 apiece. And I've still not got around to buying something for my pay it forward envelope. That's going on. I'll have to get that refixed. Yeah, I don't know how I've done there. Must have pulled it too far. There we go. And let's see what's left down to go in my emergency and my debt. So Pull these away. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, to 80, 90, to 220. So let's put 100 into my emergency, and then I'm going to put the other 120 into my debit. So don't get these two mixed up. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're up to. All stuffed, all sorted. Yeah, it's been a stressy kind of week, and just because I'm short on time today, but I will fill you in on my weekly update, and it might have some big impacts on what I'm going to be doing going forward in terms of my channel, in terms of my shop as well. We're just going to see how things go, because I'm just finding things a little bit overwhelming and stressy at the minute. So yeah, I hope you're all having a better week than me, and thank you so much for joining us, and have an amazing day. Bye.